Do you really think that this girl is gonna... Do you really think that this girl is gonna look exactly like that for the rest of her life? She's not sitting there crying, "Oh my goodness, there's men that think that my before is better." Stop giving a fuck about what other people think of you. Coach Greg, in today's video, a transformation for the ages. Or was it? Did she in fact get worse? To sum up this video, she lost some weight and a bunch of people tried to virtue signal and to say she looked better in the before. I don't care if she looked better in the before or better in the after, and I don't care how many comments she got about it. The more comments, the better. And frankly, as Togi once said, you want 50% of your people to be haters. If 50% of people shit on this woman, which is exactly what happened, what do you think happens? The video goes viral, and it did. Proof in the pudding. She got 1 million views because of the negative comments. If every comment was, "Go girl, you look better now, way to go, keep going. You're my hero, you're my inspiration, you're my role model." 50,000 views. Next. Better in the before. You lost your boobs. 1 million views. And you know what then comes from 1 million views? The sober bodybuilder makes a video about it and he gets 1 million views. And then Coach Greg makes another video. And so the world goes around and around and around. POV, you finally lose the weight, 30 pounds. Honestly, compared to most people, this is above average. Yes, if she were 30 pounds fatter than this, she would most certainly be obese, and she's likely hovering on obesity right now. I do believe she's likely at 35% or perhaps even a little bit more. She's kind of bigger in the hips. Her waist is a little bit smaller, and so she's carrying her weight in an amazing way. And so freeze frame it right there. We can see the saddlebags in the bottom of the lower half. She's clearly not happy. She doesn't look all that impressed. And she decided, I've had enough. I want to make a change. I want to lose some weight. Listen, for many of you, this is the after. This is your goal weight. You're thinking, if I could look like this, perhaps she's 160, that you'd be satisfied. But this is not her. We all have different goals. We all have different expectations. And for her, this isn't locked in. It doesn't represent her final form. Nothing wrong with this. And so she's going to go on a transformation. She's going to lose some weight. All right, let's see how she does. She looks like she could step on stage in a bikini competition and place in the top 5. Now, she doesn't look like she's lean enough to win. She could get leaner, but for most women, you don't want to get leaner than this. Any leaner than this, and you start to look unhealthy. But at this weight, she certainly looks like a gym girl, a fit girl, perhaps goals for most people, and it's very impressive. And so how is there a problem in all of this? Like, why am I even making a video?
My hat is off to you, young lady. I think you did a tremendous job on your transformation. Good job. I know the diligence and dedication and hard work it takes to lose 30 and 40 pounds, so keep it up.
And so the sober bodybuilder, his comments are 100% justified. I can see why he thinks this. I understand why he said this. He's the white knight. He's coming to save her. But here's the thing. She don't need saving. She just lost 30 pounds. She looks amazing. This is what the comments are actually saying. Girl, you didn't even need to lose the weight. You looked amazing in the before. Picture it. If it was some gay guy and he was talking, girl, you look better in the before picture. I can't copy the gay voice. I am not Mr. Mike. If you actually think about it in a different way, what these men are doing in commenting this is that they're hoping that other women see their comments and they think, finally, men don't care about women getting skinny. It's okay to have some extra fat. Body positivity at its finest. And so I don't think that these commenters are all that bad. You really think that this girl is gonna... Do you really think that this girl is going to look exactly like that for the rest of her life? There's going to be a point in time, perhaps it's in weeks, months, years, decades, where she no longer looks like this. And so if she thinks that she's only worthy or valued as a human being when she's thin and attractive, well, That wouldn't be good now, is it? People who say before just sexualize and objectify women. The after clearly fits you and looks healthy. Or they like the before. They think the before is healthy. They think that the after is a little bit too lean. Most likely, most people who look like this in the after are going to be suffering. They're going to be on a calorie-restricted diet, and many of them aren't going to feel healthy. She states she feels amazing. This is great for her. Not everyone can look like this. To the same extent, if I show you my physique and I say I'm at 9% body fat, most men who try to look like this will not feel healthy. They will be hungry, starving. They're probably going to be on performance-enhancing drugs. And so I don't encourage you to go for goals that don't make any sense to you. Way better. She looks unhealthy now. To some, that is 100% the truth. I'm telling you, as a coach for decades, some people lose this kind of weight and they feel miserable. Everyone saying they like the before better, she doesn't care. Yes, that's exactly what I want to hear. What advice do you know that I give all the time? Stop giving a shit about what other people think of you. And so you post your viral content, you get the comments, you get the engagement, and you move on. You keep living your life. She's not sitting there crying, oh my goodness, there's men that think that my before is better. You think she wants those men? Of course she doesn't. But maybe you do. Someone out there does. These men are simps. Do you think that your wife or girlfriend likes it when you comment on other girls' photos? I have a girlfriend. Do you think that I am going to write on another girl's wall and say, you look so hot in the after? How would that look? Wow, oh my God, I wish I could lick you up. You're not writing these messages because they are moronic. And so you're respectful. But let's imagine that your girlfriend was fat. And I see a fat girl online and she does an amazing transformation. If I write, wow, you look so good in the after. Oh my goodness. Compared to the before, where you look exactly like Mepsogram, the after, I'm getting harder than last time right now. And if you're struggling with getting harder than last time right now, you can, of course, purchase this from HDLT Supplements. Imagine how that would feel. I mean, Mepsogram isn't going to write a comment on Ramon Dino's wall, a before and after. Where in the before, he's perhaps my size, and in the after, he's Ramon Dino's side, and say, oh, you look so much better in the after, because what would that do to me? Probably make me think, well, maybe I should take performance-enhancing drugs because my girlfriend will think I'm more attractive. And so these men are subconsciously signaling to the world and their wives, girlfriends, or future prospects that they like the chubby girls, that it's okay, that those skinny bitches, they're skinny bitches. Insert C-bum statement.
Skinny bitch.
The majority of these comments, I believe, are coming from males who are virtue signaling. Do you guys understand what this is? Do you not know how common this is? Does anyone out there actually understand psychology? People, they type and comment the way they want to be perceived. Imagine I say this, before is better. So he isn't out there making fun of fat people after all. He thinks she looks better in the before. I didn't know that. And so suddenly they're thinking, no, Coach Greg is more understanding. He's more forgiving. He's all about body positivity. And so by writing comments, people start thinking, well, that's the way that you are. I mean, the media packages everything up in a pretty little bow and presents it to us. And we don't even have to think. They already tell us how to think. And so as soon as you see a video, whatever it is that transpired, you're encouraged to write the comment so that everybody else thinks you're a good person. If you disagree with that comment, you best keep it to yourself. And so what we have is we're being brainwashed by people who think they have to represent themselves the way other people would represent themselves, and no one dares to be their true authentic self. That is why when I say certain things, you are also triggered. Oh my goodness, I can't believe what you did. Posted a video about Jeff Nippa 2 months after a certain tragedy of which I've never spoken of. And in the video did not speak of that whatsoever. We spoke specifically about body dysmorphia, the fact that he was feeling it, and we talked about it. How to diagnose it, how to know if you have it, and how to move on from that. Without even watching the video, the hate comments, they come in. Oh my goodness, you're a horrible person. Am I really? For treating everyone the same. I don't care if you're male, female, tall, short, black, or white. I can hate on you all the same. If I say something about somebody who's black, I'm a racist. If it's about a female, I'm a misogynist. If I say anything bad to people obese, oh, you hate fat people. At least I dare to be who I actually am. I dare say the things that you don't want to say. And so why do you think I'm so popular? Y'all are living vicariously through me. Oh, all you do is drama. Why do you think you watch more of my drama videos than the videos nothing to do with drama? What do you think I am as a creator? I watch your comments, I watch the views, and I make videos centered around what I believe that you are going to watch. You love the drama because you love to listen to me talk, to yap, to carry on, and say the things that you don't dare to say. Because I dare put myself out there to be judged, criticized, being evaluated by the rest of the world. You think that it matters.
I know the diligence and dedication and hard work it takes to lose 30 and 40 pounds. So keep it up. And to all the assouts in the comments talking shit on all these women's posts, go get a life or a job. Do something.
And so to all those asshats, those men who he said, go get a job, do something, lose some weight, they did something. They made her famous. They gave her a viral video of which you were able to react to, and then I was able to react to. And so it came full circle. Thanks to those idiotic men trying to put her down, if that's what you think they were doing, she went viral. Which video do you think is easier to make? His video, where from start to finish he defends her. Bravo, lady, you lost 30 pounds. It takes dedication, discipline, and hard work. And to all you men that said anything negative about her, that she looked better than the before, how dare you? Why don't you look at yourself in the mirror, you fat piece of shit? How hard is it to make that video? Like, do you guys not understand how easy it is to just say all the things that we know that you want? Do you know how easily I could do that? If all I cared about was simping to you, the viewer, to only defend people. She looks great. The before, great. After, great. You looked, oh, great. If you give a shit about what people say, if what they think, and that's what you're going to do. But there's basically 3 stages of life. In stage 1, you learn that, hey, you're not in charge of everything. People control you. If your mom doesn't want you to have a cookie, well, you don't get to have a cookie. You're 3. You can throw your little tantrums, but you ain't getting it. But then as an adolescent, you learn, wait a minute, I can barter. If I say the nice things, if I say please, thank you, and I smile and I bat my eye, perhaps if I wear some cleavage, I can get things from men. I can get things from other people. If I act and behave this way, I've been trained that they will treat me back this way. And so it's a negotiation and you learn your way in this world. This happens throughout adolescence. You're trying to figure yourself out. And then eventually you're thinking, this is not my true authentic self. I don't actually feel this way. I don't actually think that guys who are 4, 5, and 600 pounds love their bodies, body positivity. I actually think that they're lazy pieces of shit and they should freaking go on a diet. But saying that, it has consequences. People aren't going to like you. Then you decide, why do I want people to like the fake version of me? Now, I'm not saying you go out in the world and you start making fun of every single person at every single opportunity, but you can be your authentic self. You can behave how you want. Within reason, within the scope of the law, you can actually be your true authentic self. You can say your opinions, even if people disagree. If you like Donald Trump, you can say it. If you don't like Donald Trump, you can also say it. You don't care. Oh, but your friends are going to hate you if you say you like him or don't like him. If you make a post saying anything political or religion-based, if you bring up the word Israel or Iran, you can actually say that and not give a shit if people are going to judge you for it. You see what I'm talking about? In the world, people are scared to be themselves. And I'm telling you, my advice, stop giving a shit about what other people think of you. I don't need 2.4 million people to like me. I need maybe 5. If you've got 5 close friends that you can share things with, that you can be yourself around, you've got it made. I would rather have 5 close friends that really value me, that truly like me for me, than 2 million fans loving me for something that I'm not. Most people, they'd rather trade in their real authentic self to be a shell of themselves in order to appease their fans. And so this video, although I chose it to be about a girl who lost weight, the real reason I posted this video was because I want you to stop giving a shit about what other people think of you and to be yourself. Say something that you mean, knowing that it will not get you what you want. Excuse me, I like Donald Trump. I think he's funny. How dare you? You're a misogynist. Didn't you hear what he says about the NHL females? That he didn't want to invite them to the White House and only wanted to invite the men. Yeah, I don't care. I still like Donald Trump. Me and my sister, we talk all the time. She hates Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. We are still friends. We're family. I can express my opinion on, oh, I think this was good that he did, and he can say he's an idiot for doing that, and we're still friends. That is the kind of friendships that you want, where you can be yourself and share your opinion. I wouldn't want to have to write her and talk to her and say, oh, yeah, I agree with you on Donald Trump. Do you know how often this happens? I was coaching a girl not too long ago. Remember, I coached her for years. And she was telling me a story. Listen to this. She really had a crush on a guy. She's a young girl. She's perhaps 18, 19 years of age. She really had a crush on a guy. And so he said, I love this flavor of ice cream. It was perhaps pecan ice cream. I forget. I don't know. And so he said, do you like this ice cream? What do you think? And she said, yeah, it's really good. She's on the phone with me in a consult, and she says, do you know what, Greg? This was the worst ice cream in the world. I actually hated it, but I didn't dare tell him that I hated it because I wanted him to like me. I was like, look, when you're talking to a man or a girl, one thing that's amazing is banter and conflict. And if you would have said, I actually hate that flavor, you like that shit? He would have respected you. He would have thought, wow, she has an opinion, and she's not just going to simp to me and say whatever I want. She's going to tell me her actual honest opinion. Rather than just saying and doing every single thing that her man was saying, she had to have at least a little bit of a backbone and be her true self. And so perhaps that's a bit of a tangent, but don't be the person that lies about the ice cream that you like. Got it? All right. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. And don't forget, if she had been on Turk Builder Max, the transformation would have been even better. And so people would have said she looked way better than before because she would have had more muscle, she had more energy, she would have done better. And so if you want to have more hate than last time, purchase the Turk Builder Max or Turk Platinum and do the transformation, and you're going to piss a lot of people off because they're going to be jealous and envious of your success. And also, if you want to get sponsored or if you want to get coached by myself and my team or carry these amazing supplements in your stores, click the link in the description. And until next time, je suis parti.